Good evening, ladies as well as gentlemen. Welcome back to Papa Boris playing Hearthstone Arena. I am going to go ahead and grab Shaman for my next run. There are 3 classes left that require a second run in Goblins versus Gnomes, Shaman, Priest, and Warrior. So here's Shaman done. Easy pick here. And here we have a tough one. These are all really good minions, or good cards. I think, as great as these are, I gotta just take the Rockbiter weapon here because that's very solid. Very interesting choice here, Earthshock or the Shredder. Silence is more important than it used to be, but this is a really good 4-drop. You can say that you're probably going to find other good 4-drops, but you might not find another Silence. So I think I'm going to grab the Earthshock there, although I've taken nothing but removal so far. This could definitely be a little bit of a problem. Alright, I hate this Windspeaker. Bloodlust is decent to have one of, but I don't have any minions yet, so I'd be a little bit antsy taking Bloodlust here. Let's just grab the... oh, God. See, if I never see another Bloodlust, I'll be glad I picked it up here, but if I do see another pack that has Bloodlust alongside 2 crappier things, I'm going to be really annoyed if I took a Bloodlust here, because I don't want to play with 2 Bloodlusts. Alright, we'll take it. We'll see how that goes. Okay, another Earthshock. I don't think I want another Earthshock here, so we can try the Sheep for some more mass removal, or the Hunter. I'm going to take the Sheep, because if I don't get a Lightning Storm, I don't have any mass removal. I want to make sure I got something there. Okay, big fan of Annoyatron. These guys are okay, but big fan of Annoyatron, so glad to pick that up. We have an Epic. Alright, wow, so these are all, let's see. Whenever another friendly Murloc... Oh, well, that's just stupid. Okay, so never mind that. The Fel Reaver and the Earth Elemental both cost 5 mana. This has Overload and Taunt. This has the very quirky when your opponent plays a card. Oh, it's a card, not just a spell, but it's a card. Oh, God. Discard the top 3 cards of your deck. Boy, I mean, you could really get fatigued quickly with this. But I mean, this, you lose a lot of mana if they kill it, but this, you know, I'm just going to take the Earth Elemental because it's got Taunt, and Taunt's good. Okay, another Rockbiter? Sure. Alright, now here, I don't want the Frostwolf Warlord. This guy, I like the Panther. I'm liking stealth creatures more and more because you can get damage through if you need to. But I'll take a buff. I think that's great. A little bit more versatile. Alright, so all Goblins versus Gnomes cards here. Whenever you play one attack minion, give it +2/+2. This does not trigger off of hero abilities. Like, it doesn't work with the Paladin's hero ability. So this would work for my Annoyatron, my Sheep, and so far that's it. Otherwise, it's a 2/3 for 3, which is a bit overpriced. This guy is pretty nifty. Random, of course, but could be very strong. And then I've actually seen this work pretty well in my last run. Of course, it works, mass removal of any kind works really well against it. So it's not like a 1 toughness stealth creature is going to really live that long. Alright, spell damage is nice, but I think most of the time I'd rather just have an Ogre Magi, honestly. So we're going to take the Enhanso Mechano and see what that does for us. Ouch, this is a pretty bad pack. I don't want the Elven Archer, not necessarily that I would never play an Elven Archer, it's just that I already have a lot of removal here and I need minions. I'm going to actually grab the Panda because it's a decent 4-drop. Wow, a 3rd Rockbiter? At what point do you stop taking Rockbiters? I gotta get creatures in this deck. We're going to take a Mech Warper. We'll stick at 2 Rockbiters here. Alright, Sludge Belcher is an easy pick. There's the other Bloodlust. Ouch. Well, I don't really like either of these minions. However, I will take, rather than a second Bloodlust, this Frost Elemental. Lost a game to this guy. Of course, you know, usually he just dies, but when they don't, it's a problem. Crackle. Haven't played with this yet. I think I'm going to go for it. Ooh, these are all fantastic 4-drops. I don't even know what to do. So the Stormwind Knight I think I would take normally, but I have a lot of removal in this deck already, so I'm actually going to grab the Inventor for the card draw, which I have none of at the moment. Another Mech Warper. Well, do I have any mechs? This guy's a mech, right? Yeah. Not necessarily a mech you'd want to play early. That's a mech, and that's a mech, and that's a mech, and that's a mech. I actually have a lot of mechs. Over the Taunt, I will take this other Mech Warper. Ouch, this sucks. Don't want this for the same reason I didn't want the Elven Archer. I don't have any spell damage, so Frost Shock's just going to be crappy. Tiger? I'll take a Tiger. Alright, here we'll just take the Protector because Taunt's good and I don't really have much of it. I don't want another Fen Creeper that's spiking 5 mana a bit much, so between these guys I can take the Taunter or the sturdier one. It's a tough call. Oh man, I'm just so sick of losing games and not having Taunt. We'll take that guy, although it's probably a mistake. Alright, these are just bad cards. We'll take the Annoyatron, number 2. Stormforged Axe, I think, is my choice. Spell damage might be okay, but the Stormforged Axe wins games. I got another epic. Wow, another opportunity for Fel Reaver. Holy crap. So I could take it just to see, for education's sake, or I could take the Sea Giant, which I bet is just better. Alright, let's do it for education's sake. Can't just ignore that all the time. Reincarnate's nifty, but I don't have any synergy with it. Well, actually, Earth Elemental I could do. That would be a good thing to reincarnate. Maybe a couple things would be good to reincarnate. Wait, no, Earth Elemental, that would just heal it. That's not a good thing to reincarnate. This is a decent thing to reincarnate. Not that. No. No. Yeah, there's actually not much here that I have for reincarnate. So, while it does destroy buffs, I've got an Earth Shock for that. Let's just grab Raid Leader. Gotta say, I'm missing some key cards here. I'm missing a Lightning Storm, missing a Hex, missing Fire Elemental, missing Lightning Bolt. It's a little bit scary, actually. Now here, Micro Machine is really good, but I think I gotta take Loot Hoarder. I've spiked 2 mana a bit much, so I need to get a card drawer there to at least replace itself. Okay, so Mana Tide or another Sludge Belcher. This is a lot of 5s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. But this guy's so good, but this gives cards. Alright, I'm gonna take the card drawer, though that was perhaps a bold choice. Thing is, I've already got a lot of 5s, and if I'm gonna go for that sort of endgame focus, then I might as well take the card draw, which will help me grind out my opponent. Okay, so several choices in this draft I regret. I think, given that I ended up being flooded with 2 drops, I really wish I did have a 3rd Rockbiter instead of a Mech Warper. And the Fel Reaver over Sea Giant could very easily be a regret. Earth Elemental over Fel Reaver is not a regret, so that actually is fine. My main regret has nothing to do with my drafting choices, but with the fact that this draft, I mean, it was missing Hex, Fire Elemental, Lightning Storm. So it's a lot of Shaman cards to be missing, Shaman being, I think, of all the classes in the game, the one that is perhaps the most reliant on seeing particular cards in the draft, because there's not a lot of redundancy. Alright, well, I could coin into Mech Warper, but the problem is that I don't have anything to follow it up with. I don't exactly want to play a sheep after it, so probably just going to pass the turn. If the Mech Warper lives... okay. Well, I think what I'm going to do here is coin out a Rockbiter and play my own Mech Warper, which I'm sure is very annoying for the opponent to witness. Now, I could play this guy on turn 3 if my Mech Warper survives, although this isn't the most impressive turn 3 play. It's a 3-2 for 3 that'll buff this with something. Let's see, Divine Shield would be great, Taunt would be meh, and then Wind Fury would be pretty crappy. So, it's not a super great acceleration. Yeah, so here, Divine Shield would be terrific, and then everything else is junk. So do I go for it? Well, I mean, a good option now is better than the best option later. I could play the Mana Tide Totem. I think this is what I actually want to do. Yeah, let's just do this and trade. I think you should have given this, made this a 2-3 rather than a 3-2, but because he gave me this option, I'm going to do that. And now this is very annoying for him to deal with because I'm going to get a card off of it, right off the bat, and then if he kills it, we'll go down a card, and if he plays something else and ignores it, I'm going to get another card, so it's all good in my book. Alright, so I've got a couple of options here. I could Lava Burst this guy down, of course, and then be overloaded for 2. Then again, what do I really care about playing next turn? I mean, I wouldn't be able to play these 4 drops. Other option, I could play the Annoyatron to protect my Mana Tide and get a Totem started. Let's do that. It will, hopefully not get silenced, and then this will have been good for 3 cards, which is very, very strong, especially because I don't seem to be drawing any of my innumerable 5-mana dudes, and I kind of need those. I can deal up to 6 damage if this totem lives. He's going to shapeshift. Okay, so it looks like he's going to punch through the Annoyatron, which is fine because he spent 40% of his mana to shapeshift on turn 5, which is great. That means no Druid of the Claw or anything like that. Dancing Swords is delightful to see. Alright, so here we gotta think. I could play the Sheep. I could play Defender, although it doesn't really help me very much. I could Lava Burst these swords and get a card for my troubles. I could actually play the Panda, and then that way I would tuck the totem away. Earthshock doesn't really do me any good. The sheep doesn't really do me much good either. It'll kill most of my own stuff. What is the right move here? I mean, ideally I could protect this totem, but short of flipping a taunt, which is only 1 in 3 chance, I can't do that. Alright, what I'm going to do is Lava Burst that, give myself a card, and yeah, I think this is worth doing. So we're going to play the Protector to give taunt to the spell damage totem. This way the Manatide has a chance of surviving. Alright, finally I get a creature, although of course I can only have 4 mana next turn, so I'm not going to get to play this guy just yet. I have card advantage, but man, I guess this deck's just not very good, because even with all this massive card advantage, can't seem to come up with anything to do. So he finally kills off my Manatide. He's got a pair of 4/4s. Got Bloodlust, which is useless. This doesn't do me any good. This doesn't do me any good. Nothing really does me any good here. I could play this and trade with one of his guys. Ugh, that sucks. I could play this sheep, which would damage his stuff, but they would all still be alive. Jeez. Alright, well, when you're in doubt, play crap. Note that you cannot Earthshock to trigger your own sheep, because the Death Rattle would get silenced then. You have to let the sheep sit. I think if he would have had a silence, he would have used it on my Manatide, so there's a decent chance he doesn't have silence. Alright, he's going to Starfall here. It's a bit aggressive. It's a Starfall there, because it just kills a totem and 1 creature. Oh, he's being very aggressive. He hits my face instead of killing off my minion, and that's why he probably says a natural mistake. Yeah, I disagree with that play. I mean, I have a pretty high health total here. Don't know why he did that. Okay, so we're going to play Sludge Belcher, and I think I'm going to just do this axe. So I'm going to kill that. He's going to be the first to use the spare part, so even though it benefits me as well as him, it benefits him first. Crap, maybe this deck is just bad, because I had so much card advantage and could do nothing. Probably too many spells and too many 4-drops that just buff instead of actually killing. Alright, he's going to get to kill off my Sludge Belcher. And the Savage Roar also lets him pick off the little Oozlet. So that's a pretty good use of Savage Roar as far as these things go. Our Thundering Farseer heals that up. I was afraid of that. Oh, crap, that's really bad. I was going to Earthshock to kill it. Now I can't kill anything, and he's got a 4/4 and a 3/3, and I have no taunt. Shoot. Alright, I think it's time for the sheep. I just have no choice in the matter, so we're going to make a sheep. Wish I could make a totem and Defender of Argus, but I can't. So I'm just going to do that. And hit him in the face, because I really can't afford to hit minions anymore. Druids aren't the greatest at burn, but they're not bad. Crap, that heal was so good. And I'm never going to have this guy come into effect. Yeah, that sort of sucks. Okay, is he going to actually heal? No, he's going to draw cards. That would have been a little crazy if he healed. And he has enough left over to shapeshift, but he has something even better, it seems. Wrath for another card. Okay, so at the end of the day, I'm not ahead on cards, and I've been way behind the board, on the board the whole time. I'm also about to die. Alright, Earth Elemental. Well, yeah, gotta use this thing. Can I get lucky and flip a spell damage totem 1 more time? The answer is nope. But a taunt totem's pretty good too. I can't really afford to hit that thing, but I'm going to anyway because I'm screwed regardless. So we got that. I don't know what he has that could really help. Attack doesn't help, health doesn't help, stealth doesn't really help. Returning something to his hand, well, he can get 2 more cards and win the game, so that helps. Rocketeer, is he just going to throw both these guys on my elemental? Looks like he is. Okay, Yeti. Alright, I'm hanging on in there. Hanging on in there. The overload does sort of hurt. This, though, is great. We'll definitely do that. Don't really want to do that. Okay, so that's it. I could do a nifty combo. For 9 men, I could play this, return him to my hand, and then replay him. Is he going to use a Black Knight? Why did he give taunt to my elemental and then swipe it? I guess he really just misclicked and meant to give it to his Yeti. Okay. Wow, so he wasted a spare part. I guess that's a little encouraging. And Zombie Chow. Actually, wow, that could heal me up if I could kill it somehow before he burns me alive. Alright, so let's think about this. I could do this turn, but I don't think that really helps me very much. I am, however, going to do it anyway. It's about as good as it's going to get. Earth Shock doesn't do me any good. Yeah, I'm going to play this. Let's see what we get. Hopefully some taunts. Got a Divine Shield on the taunt, a taunt on the totem, and then Wind Fury and the Yeti doesn't really help very much, but it could. So, I guess that's great. I'll take it. Okay. Does he have a way to kill off my Yeti? Ogre is good to see because at least it doesn't die, or doesn't kill anything. Oh, and he has leftover for shit. Oh, that actually hurts that he gets to kill this, because Bloodlust next turn could have been handy. Okay. Let's see what we get here. Raid Leader can actually be handy. Can I actually kill him? What is this? Raid Leader, Bloodlust. This thing hits for 7. That's 14. Man, I needed a Rock Biter. But, let's see, I could do this. No, then I can't do a Bloodlust. Okay. So Raid Leader makes us hit for 5, less than 8, that's 16. 16 plus 7 is 23. Oh my god. I can get him down to 1 health. Jesus. Man. 1 health, right? Because this is, these guys are going to be 4 power, 5 power. So this is 7 plus 8, 15. Plus another 8 is 23. I've got 2 mana left over. Just 1 mana shy of being able to play the Shattered Sun Cleric for the kill. Ouch. Alright, well, we're going to do the second best thing I have available. So I'm going to play the Raid Leader. And I will play the Bloodlust. So it's not great, but what this allows me to do is with the Wind Fury, I can kill off his big thing. And then his other big thing. And then I can kill the Zombie Child and gain some health, which I desperately need. And then I can flip a Totem, which is actually a good one because it stops the Croc from guaranteed killing my Raid Leader. Wow, quite the back and forth game here. So he's got, at the end of the day, 4 cards to my 5. Still got a couple of Rock Biters in here. And a Fell Reaver, which is a problem because then I will definitely get discarded out. And then he did have a beast, so this is a 7/7. Does this thing... God damn it. Does this thing actually like transform to the point where silencing it doesn't return it back? I think so. I think it's actually going to stay a 7/7, which sucks. Alright, well, it's threatening lethal, but there's nothing I can do about it. Except pray that I flip a Taunt Totem. Didn't happen. Let's do what we can. We're going to flip, or buff that. Hit that. Do this, I guess. This doesn't really help me very much. And do that. So he can get me down to 2 health. Ah, that sucks. He had just a single beast out here. I guess he could have played the Panther and played this. Okay, so he's got that which doesn't do anything, which is good. And that which doesn't do anything, although it does give him cards. Might end up Earth Shocking it, although I have to kill this thing with 2 of my creatures. Yeah, he's just going for the kill here. Okay, well, let's see what we got. Gnomish Inventor. Don't have any hexes, so I don't know what I'm really fishing for, but I'll do it anyway. Rock Biter, I guess, would be good. Taunt, not bad. Yeah, let's go ahead and do this. Because the taunt is nice. Gonna Earth Shock that to stop him from getting cards. I could play this, and I think that's better than fishing for a totem here. So what I'm going to do is kill that, and we're going to take a pretty risky play here. I'm going to actually hit him in the face. Now the reason for that is simply that if he had an answer for this, he was going to win regardless because of the Kazan Mystic. So I figured I just had to hope he doesn't draw an answer or any sort of damage. He has to use the 8/8 to kill that, and then Shapeshift to hit me in the face. If he doesn't have any... Oh, wait, he has the Acolyte. I should have killed the Acolyte. Wow, that was a mistake. I should have killed the Acolyte. Yeah. I don't know. That was just a mess up. So that sucked a lot. I feel like I had another turn. I don't know what this card was, but I might have bought myself 1 more turn, and then if I had drawn Rockbiter on this, could have burned him out. But it sucked that I could have gotten him down to 1 health, and if I'd had one of my 2 Rockbiters, I could have actually killed him that turn when I played the Bloodlust. Damn it. Damn it, damn it, damn it. Yeah, nothing I could do. Well, I mean, there was something I could do. So when I say nothing I could do, I mean plenty I could do. There were a lot of things I could have done differently, including buy myself one more turn by killing off his Acolyte. I just forgot that thing. I, like, silenced it, so I was like, well, that thing doesn't do anything, but it still has 1 power, so I should have just killed it with my Panda. And, left him with 5 more health, but I would have had a Whirling Zap-O-Matic and maybe another turn to find something. God, that stupid beast thing really wanted for him. Lord Jamesy, excellent name for a hunter here. Let's see if we can get a good hand. The answer is no, not a chance. Try again. Oh, God. It's just all bad. Raid Leader is so bad on turn 3, I'm actually going to just mulligan it. If it gets worse, if I get like a higher card because of it, then fine, but I just can't stomach playing that. There's Crackle. Seems like a good spell. I mean, worst case scenario, it's 3 damage for 2 mana with an Overload, of course. But that's only a 1 in 4 chance. Most of the time, you're going to do better than that. Alright, is it worth coining out the Annoyatron to get this Web Spinner dead earlier? I don't think so. I think it's worth it to save the coin so I can play a Yeti on turn 3. Let's hope he just doesn't have a super quick continuation. He does have a good continuation. The Glyve Zuka. Alright, well, he can trade the Web Spinner and a tick of the weapon to kill my Annoyatron. So he does go up a card for that. This isn't worth it, I don't think, because it's the same thing. He can just hit it with his beast and kill it with the Glyve Zuka after that. My main hope here is that I can coin into a Yeti, which is a pretty strong move. Let's see if it's continuation on turn 3. Can you do Steady Shot here? Steady Shot? No, don't play your cards. Cards are for losers. Oh, God. Oh, Jesus, this thing. So he's going to get to kill my Yeti as well. Okay, in light of this development, I'm actually going to coin into the Gnomish Inventor, I think. I could Crackle, I guess, but what the... He didn't kill my Annoyatron! Oh, my God. Why did he not kill the Annoyatron? That doesn't make any sense. Okay, well... Huh. He's lucky I didn't get my Shattered Sun Cleric here. That was just a mistake. He should have killed it while he had the chance. So, yeah, we're going to Rockbiter, I suppose. Kill the Micro Machine before it becomes a problem. I could Crackle this Web Spinner, but that seems a bit dumb. I could play this thing just to have a creature out. I'll make a Totem. And then I'm going to pop his Web Spinner. So now he can hit the Totem if he wants to, but... And he has a beast in his hand. So, okay, let's see what happened here. He's got 6 cards to my 5 plus a coin plus a totem. So it's pretty even. Oh my God. That thing's pretty good. Pretty good. Haven't seen this in play yet. I regret that it got used against me before it could be used for me. Luckily, though, Rockbiter is a pretty good card. And yeah, I really should have taken that 3rd Rockbiter instead of the... I thought I had a lot of spells and removal at the time. I didn't want to get stuck with nothing to play, but yeah, I just needed that extra removal because I'm having a hard time hanging on in these games. So anyway, he's got 5 cards and a weapon. I have 5 cards and about to draw 6. He's got the first play. Have enough health that Steady Shot's not a problem yet. I think this is okay for now. I have a 6 drop. It's not my favorite 6 drop, but I have one. Secret. What is it likely to be? Well, he hesitated before playing it, but still, I can't fathom him playing Explosive Trap here. It's probably got to be a Freezing Trap. Could be a Snipe, I guess. That's something you would hesitate because Snipe kind of sucks. Let's first of all see what it is. Could be a Misdirection, I guess, and he's trying to burn me out. It is. Okay. So he's trying to burn me out. I don't know, unless he has a really good burn deck, I think I'm in decent shape. Let's just do this now. Get some taunt action going. He's got 8 turns to Steady Shot me. That's less time than he has. I do have some removal here. Multi-shot will kill one thing and damage the Yeti, which is fine because it took up all of his mana to do that. And that is actually kind of annoying because I really should kill them, which means I'm not dealing damage. Alright, let's play the Inventor to get a card. Stormforged Axe. Do I dare? I do. So we'll take 2 damage here, drop this to 1 health, hit him in the face. Didn't want to drop this to 2 health because an explosive trap would have killed it all. I'm overloaded, but it's alright because I can still play the elemental next turn, which would have been most or all my mana anyway. Mad Scientist is annoying, but I'll deal. Raptor's annoying. Now, do I dare hit these things with my weapon? I don't think I can actually hit with my weapon anymore. That would be a little bit foolhardy. So what I'm going to do here is play the elemental. Earth Shock, I could silence that. But no, we'll just play the elemental there. Stop him from getting his secret for a little while. Hit him in the face, because I really can't afford to hit minions anymore. Hit him in the face, hit him in the face. Wouldn't mind seeing the Mechano Enhanso here or a Bloodlust. Either of those would be great. I've got 5, 9, 13, 15 damage, but this is with the enthusiasm that he played that secret. I am betting it is an explosive trap. Seems like it'd be very unlikely not to be. So I'm about to go down to 8. A little bit scary, of course. Fell Reaver. Alright. So I could silence this off, stop him from getting a secret. And I think it's actually worth it. I could flip and try to get a spell damage totem, but I don't want the totem to die to this explosive trap. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to play entirely around explosive trap. I'm going to do that. Silence it. Kill it. Oh no, it's a freezing trap? Ooh, well, that's good. Wish I had attacked with this first so that it could have gotten that again, but that's okay. So we're going to just, both of these things die. Yeah, I should have attacked with this first, I guess. Just did not fathom it could be a freezing trap. Let's think. Can I kill him? 5, 9, 11, 13. If I got a 6, I'd actually kill him. Man. You know what? Let's just not dick around. Let's just not dick around. We're going to do this. This. Hit him in the face. Make one of these guys. That. Hit him in the face. Pass the turn. So he's got 2 cards. Can he deal 8 damage with 7 mana and 2 cards? Yes. If they're like both animal companions and he flips 2 pigs, or if he has 2 arcane golems or something. But that, okay, so I'm living another turn. And he passes the turn. Oh, right. Fell Reaver. Yes, of course. Forgot about that. So anyway, that's fine. This actually ended up being better than Sea Giant because it was cheaper. Yeah, Sea Giant would have cost 5 mana? Oh, wait, no, it's not cheaper. It's not cheaper at all. Well, anyway, we got to see Fell Reaver in action, which is the important thing. So I'm burned a lot of cards, but he didn't do any damage to me. Now he just dies. So, good game. Don't know why he went in for all that, but yay, we win. Hoping to get it to at least 3 wins with Shaman, because that's what I need to finish up 2 daily quests and 100 gold. That would be very nice. See, I need 2 more there, 1 more there. Okay, the deck is mediocre. It has a fair amount of removal, but it's missing the key removal known as Hex Lightning Bolt, or Hex Lightning Bolt, Lightning Storm, and Fire Elemental. I guess I'm lucky I got, you know, Crackle and Rock Biters to make up for it, but I made a bad choice not taking a 3rd Rock Biter, and something's off. I think it's like I have too many spells and buffs and not enough actual minions to play. Justice. Wow, that's a fantastic name. Get a bunch of 3-drops. Can I go second? Of course I can't. Here, I will keep the infantry. Unlike the raid leader, it's actually playable on turn 3. Can I get a 2-drop? I have so many 2-drops. Oh my god. Jeez. Okay. So no removal. No 2-drops. A really mediocre 3-drop is how we're starting this game. Ah, okay. There's removal at least. Kind of feels bad using this on turn 2. It stops you on turn 3 from playing something, and it's not any better than, like, say, a Frostbolt or something. Oh, jeez, I can't even kill that thing with the Crackle. Okay, well, let's do that. Earth Elemental is tough to play against a priest, because, of course, they can Shadow Word Death, which is annoying. But I'm going to have to end up playing it, I think, just to have to risk it. Wow, he's actually going to use the Shrinkmeister there to protect the damage on the spider. Oh man, nothing works. Loot Hoarder would have been okay against the Shrinkmeister, but it sucks against the spider. This just dies to his team without killing anything in exchange. Christ, I could Crackle, but I don't want to stop myself from playing Yeti. Alright, Loot Hoarder it is. Another terrible start. So you can just pop the spider for the card. Get a couple of spiders out here. I don't have any mass removal at all. So he's just got this huge board. And all I can do is play a Yeti. ugly. Whirling Zaphomatic, you'd have been great 3 turns ago. It actually isn't bad against the spider. You can pop the spider and pop one of the spiders that comes out of it too. So the Yeti just sucks. You can kill it with this and still have a 3-4. Which it looks like he might do. Yep. Okay, so I could Crackle here, but it's a risk. I could Lava Burst, but then I don't achieve anything. I'm just going to play Earth Elemental. If he has Shadow Word Death, he's got Shadow Word Death, but when you're behind, take risks. This will actually kill both of his creatures and live to tell about it. Does he have Shadow? Ah, he does. This game. So he's got huge minions, a health advantage. I can't play mana here. Nah, we're going to do what we can, so I get to kill that thing at least. Taking more overload. Got that thing, which might be helpful, but probably won't be. Actually, it's a nifty combo. I could play that and then swap it, and then deal 4 damage with charge. Oh, Christ. You know what? Yeah, we're just going to move to the next game. No reason to keep playing this. I don't have any card advantage, don't have anything to wait to live for. So, there's that. Fel Reaver, that could have actually been handy. Maybe I conceded prematurely, but that was just annoying. I would rather take a stop playing a game that's really lame over a 5% chance of winning it off of a top-decked Fel Reaver. He actually could have killed the Fel Reaver by throwing in his Dark Cultist first. Then that would have given the buff to his Temple Enforcer. His Temple Enforcer would have killed it, lived to tell about it, and he would have had all of his mana and all of his cards for the turn. So yeah, it wasn't even going to do anything. So we're at 1 win, really trying to get up to 2 wins so I can at least finish off a daily quest and make room for a daily quest tomorrow. Tantix the Mage. Oh my god, I cannot get an opening hand to save my life. So we'll keep the sheep because I might need it to kill her stuff. Can I please get it? No, not a chance. Alright, well, starting off with yet another terrible hand. I might have to actually start a new run in this video. Things keep going at this rate. So you can't coin out the sheep, of course. That would be dumb. She could just ping it and then waste it. Mana Worm doesn't exactly work with the sheep here because she could just ping the sheep and the Mana Worm would live. The Whirling Zaphomatic, though, will trade with the Mana Worm, so she might have to ping it. If she does ping this, that would be a pretty big victory because that would mean she's not doing anything else. Plays a Secret, which buffs the Mana Worm, okay. Fair enough. And hits me in the face. Oh, that's cheeky. It's very cheeky. Do I make her pay for it? I'm inclined to, although Crackle would just do the job too. You know what? Let's see, if I buff this, kill it, it'll be left at 1 health, then she'll have to spend a mana. Yeah, I'm gonna do this. A good option now is better than the best option later. Let's see if it's a mirror entity. I'd love to see it be a mirror entity because I could kill them both. Okay, it's not. So we kill this, see if it's a duplicate. It is. Wow, I don't know that that's a good move to play duplicate on Mana Worm, because your Mana Worms, the later the game goes, the worse they get. It doesn't seem that great. She looks like she's going to replay them both and ping it. That's fine by me. Yeah. Alright, I don't think this is actually like a good play at all. So, it's fine by me. We have a couple of different things we could do. I could play the Raid Leader and kill one, but then the Raid Leader would die to that plus ping. So instead we'll just play the Infantry and kill it this way. This way both of my minions stay above 1 health, and the one that's at 2 health to get pinged and Mana Wormed is protected by the taunt. Okay, she plays another Secret, buffing the worm, and another Secret, buffing the worm some more and protecting it. Alright, so she got her way. She got to kill that off. I think here it tempts me just to play the sheep and clear things out. Do I have any other options? Well, I could Crackle this thing. Let's see if it's a duplicate. Let's see if she's actually dumb enough to play duplicate here. No. Yeah, let's go for a sheep. Let's just clear things off. And I'll play Loot Hoarder because it'll give me a card when it gets killed by the sheep. My health total is high. I'm not that concerned about health. She does have a lot of cards. 7, 8-ish to my 7, 8-ish. Granted, some of her cards are like this and a secret, which is potentially a little bit weak. We know it's not a mirror entity, at least. Or a duplicate. So most likely now is Ice Armor Vaporize. Going to Cold. Interesting choice. So she's actually going to... I don't know why she did that. That makes no sense. She spent a spell to kill everything when she could have just pinged the sheep and achieved the same effect. That's really weird. She just wasted a Cone of Cold. Okay, cool. So I know it's not Mirror Entity. For this reason, I will play the Chillwind Yeti. And I'll go ahead and do a Mech Warper as well. I could have played out these guys and stuff, but we are coming up on Flame Strike territory, so I'll save the crazy acceleration for the next turn. Ant Master is not that impressive. Polymorph, however, is pretty impressive. At least there won't be a Polymorph for my Fel Reaver or my Earth Elemental. Hey, okay. I'm just going to play this. I think you just got to play it here. And I think, tempting as it is to play these guys, we're going to go ahead and try to Snap, Crackle, Pop this Ant Master. Oh, it's a Spellbender. Alright, so she gets a little bit of extra mileage out of that Spellbender because I'm overloaded an extra 1 for the Crackle. I think I'll kill that like so. And the sheep's going to die anyway, probably. So I'll just throw it in like so. See what she has to say first off. She's used a Polymorph. Fireball, Ping, and the Ant Master will kill the Earth Elemental if she has that. Then I have 4 mana next turn, which is actually enough for what I want to do, which is just play these guys out. She has another Polymorph. Motherfucker. That's annoying. Now she can actually run the Ant Master in there and ping the Mech Warper. Damn it. 2 Polymorphs. These days, with there being so many cards, having 2 Polymorphs in a draft and drawing them both in a game in the top third of your deck is pretty good luck. Oh, she has this thing? That sucks. So she's going to get to clear my board. Oh, no, she's not, because she doesn't have enough mana left over for a ping. Okay, that's good at least. But that sucks. A lot. I bet one of these 2 cards is Flame Strike too. Okay, that doesn't really... Well, shoot, if I wasn't so overloaded, I could actually play all this stuff out. That'd be great. But here I can only do it to 2 minions. Doesn't seem worth it. Let's just do that so I can get the kill on that. And I'll play this thing because he's a little bit sturdier. Oh wow, I could have actually played this, right, because they're cumulative. Still, I didn't want to do that because of potential for Flame Strike. I'm in really bad shape. I need to get my 5-drops. Where the hell are my 5-drops? I can't get any of my 2-drops early, and then I can't get any of my 5-drops ever. Annoying. So I got an Earth Elemental, but I need Fel Reaver or Sludge Belcher. I mean, those are likely to stick now that she's used 2 Polymorphs, but I can't quite find them. Man, I need this game. I don't want to go into ranks to finish off those daily quests. Alright, she throws the Ant Master away, pings. She's got 3 cards to my 3. My cards suck. If her cards are good, I'm going to be in a lot of trouble. That's Earth Golem. Motherfucking god. Alright, well, there's that. So let's draw a card, see if I can get my Fel Reaver, maybe? Nope, not a chance. Well, we got to do this. I'm going to run into trouble if I don't do it soon. So Taunt on the Wind Fury is not great. Taunt on that's not great. Wind Fury, yeah, nothing was good. I would have liked a Divine Shield somewhere in here. Does she have a Flame Strike? No, no Flame Strike. So I finally catch a little break. No Flame Strike at least. She'll ping that up. Interesting. Is she going to play like an Arcane Explosion? Nope. Okay, cool. Alright, so we're hanging in here. We're hanging in here. It's not a great situation, but we're hanging in there. I can play the Shattered Sun Cleric, which enables this guy to kill the War Golem. And then we can kill that thing, like so. Play this guy, which is not really what I wanted to draw. Fel Reaper would have been nice. Sludge Belcher would have been nice. But, you know, can't have everything. If this thing lives, I could actually... Bloodlust, what's that going to be? That's going to be 10, 16 damage. I actually have the kill if I top deck Bloodlust, and she doesn't kill any of my stuff. So am I lucky enough for that to happen? Okay, so far so good. Yeah, Bloodlust wins me the game. Don't draw it. Don't even draw anything remotely useful. Oh my god. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and give Taunt to these. To protect my Wind Fury thing. We'll kill that thing. Get her in yonder face. And still waiting on a Bloodlust, Fell Reaver, Sludge Belcher. I think I have a Tiger in here. I mean, I got a lot of things. It's just remarkable, the ability of my deck to spew forth nothing but crap, and she, of course, found the time to top deck Flame Strike, because I couldn't draw anything good. Ah, man. And I get a Rockbiter weapon. The turn after it would have won me the game. Oh, great. So now Rockbiter weapon is useless because it just doesn't even kill that thing. So I'll just pass the turn. I think this is some of the worst luck I have had in Arena in like the last month, just with the draft and the draws. Still can't get a big creature, even though there's plenty of them in here. Couldn't get Rockbiter or Bloodlust back when I had stuff on the board. She's got a pair of 5/4s, which is pretty serious. I have a Panda. Mother fucking Christ. Alright, well that'll do it. So I can only get one win. Couldn't finish out my daily quest. All around, that was a load of shit. So, thanks for watching. Please like and or subscribe. I actually, because that was so shitty, have time to start the next run, and I will do so. Probably won't play the game, but at least draft the deck in these remaining few minutes. Oh, and I still have that stupid daily quest. Okay, 35 gold in a pack, and let's open it up. Better get 5 legendaries in here. I feel like that's what I'm owed after all that karmic injustice. 0, 0, 0, 0 legendaries. Okay, great. So, that's that. Let's see who we have. We need priest or warrior, ideally. Do get warrior, so that's what we'll take. And we'll draft this up and finish it off in the next video. So here, these guys are pretty crappy. We'll take the Recombobulator. I could take the Corsair with weapons, he's good, but I'll take the Heroic Strike for some burn and some removal. Tough choice between the Commander or the Taskmaster. I do love the Taskmaster a lot, so we'll take him over the Commander. This is an easy one there. It's a nice first turn 1 drop. Here's a new card, Warbot. Honestly, it seems really bad. Seems really, really bad, because it +1 attack, so it's like a 2/3 for 1 mana, but it's damage to get the extra attack. Seems crappy. Let's just take Ascension and sneeze. Excuse me. Alright, so here we have a choice between this maybe sometimes wins you the game minion, or this, which can be removal. I'm going to take that. I think the removal's nice. Fiery War Axe, hooray. Always a sad warrior draft if you don't get Fiery War Axe. This is starting to be too many 2-drops. This thing is just, I think, like one of the... I think this is the worst weapon in the game. It's just so bad. We'll take an Ogre there over the crappy Warbot. Defender of Argus is an easy call there. Now, I've got a lot of 2-drops, so it's tempting to take this over the Berserker, because as good as he is and as strong as he is with the Taskmaster, I might just want this guy. Yeah, I'm just going to take him. It's a good 4-drop. Alright, so I could take the Sheep just to have something for mass removal, and I think I will do that, because warriors aren't the greatest at mass removal. Shade or the Blood Knight? I'm going to take the Blood Knight. It can randomly win you games to a greater degree than the Shade can. We have 2 Premier 4-drops, but they're up against an Execute. Execute is sometimes your only way to kill really big things as a warrior, so I'm going to take it, just because I feel like it's a safer move. Okay, this is kind of crappy. I'll take the Taunt over the spiders. Another Fiery War Axe? Yes, please. Man, can I get something that does not cost 2 mana? For Christ's sakes. Well, the Crazed Alchemist can be useful later, so I'll take him. Dark Iron Dwarf's an easy pick there. Battle Rage can be useful, but I'm going to take the Spider Tank, because I could use some 3s. The only playable thing here is Knife Juggler, so I've capped out at 2 mana. Cleave is good. Dread Corsair with 2 Fiery War Axes can be solid. Battle Rage is just... I'm sick of playing with Battle Rage, whatever. We'll just take that. He's good. 3rd Fiery War Axe? Absolutely. Warsong Commander. Now, I could use some endgame with this Ventrico, but I'll take the Commander, because that's pretty strong as well. Alright, let's take a Harpy. It's one of my only big drops, so I might as well. Rampage is pretty bad. We'll take the Worgen. Oh my god. I'm going to take the Ogre Magi just because he's the most expensive thing there. I need something big. Weaponsmith is normally the pick here, but I got to take Fen Creeper because I need some sort of endgame here. Sergeant Squire, I think I got to take because it gives me a 1-drop. With a lot of 2s, I do have early game, but no 1s except for the Infiltrator. And of course, it's nice to have this for my Blood Knight. Jesus. Well, there's just nothing I can do. That was a shitty draft. Should we play a game? Let's make it a long video and play a game. Why not? Oh my god, that was that shaman run though. The deck was bad. The draft was terrible. I made some mistakes, but mostly it was a really terrible draft. However, if I had gotten like even close to below average card draws in one of those games, I would have won an extra game. But the draws were just grotesquely below average. So crappy. Okay, so Hunter here. Save the Hunter. I think I used to give the edge to Hunters in the Warrior-Hunter matchup because Unleash the Hounds was so good, but now I give the edge to Warriors because Hunters don't have that sort of thing anymore. And so it's a pretty even match with Warriors having weapons and a greater likelihood of being able to influence the board. This could have been Ascension or a Rockjaw Trog. Kind of wish it were. I do have lots of 2-drops. See, this deck drew how to do a bunch of 2-drops, or drafted a bunch of 2-drops, and can actually draw them on turn 1, unlike the Shaman deck. Seriously, there's like some kind of black cloud of... Oh, man, it's an Elven Archer. Okay, great. Now, this is actually not even worth whipping out the Fiery Axe for. I'm just going to play the Grunt and use him to kill the Elven Archer. Never play Elven Archer on turn 1, unless you're killing something with it. Even against a Warrior whose hero ability is it doesn't kill the board, all he has to do is play a minion, and then your Elven Archer is going to die. Alright, he's got a secret. Most likely is Freezing Trap here. It's not that. So that means it's either an Explosive Trap, a Misdirection, or a Snipe. Well, in case of Snipe, let's play this. Okay, so it's Explosive Trap or Misdirection, most likely Explosive Trap. So we're going to just play Fiery War Axe. I could fish out the Explosive Trap right now, but there's no reason to rush. Let's pass the turn. Knowing it's Explosive Trap means I really want to throw this at a minion. It's not likely to be Misdirection. Oh my god. Well, apparently Karma's not through with me yet. So we'll blow this up. Waste his trap. Whatever Misdirection or Explosive Trap it is, it doesn't even matter. It's a Misdirection, which is even better. So I take 1 damage. This was a 2-mana heal 1, deal 1. And now, do I want to recombobulate this thing? I don't really, because there's a chance I'll draw Blood Knight later. So I am going to play my stuff, but I'm going to recombobulate the Crazed Alchemist, see what we get. Hopefully not Doomsayer. Pyromancer. Not bad. That could be handy. And it's a 3-2 instead of a 2-2, so this is good. So he's got 6 cards to my 5, soon to be 6. I have Execute, which with this can be handy for bringing something down. Harpy can't be played next turn, which is a shame. He's going to have a 5-drop. Well, that's good. That means it's more likely I can use the Argent Squire. Ah, don't really want to execute now, because this isn't a very executable thing. Ah, Cruel Taskmaster. Okay, that works pretty nicely. So what we're going to do here is just keep it simple. Let's do this. Finish it off with the Taskmaster. Do that. Hit him in yonder face. Armor up. Pass the turn. So I'm ready to play the Harpy. I've got a little bit of a board advantage. So hopefully he doesn't have anything super great here and I can just play the Harpy calmly. Although a good 5-drop will stop that. Booty Bodyguard. Well, that sucks because it'll kill the Harpy. And I can't quite kill it with what I have on the board. So we're going to take a little field trip here. Let's pop the Divine Shield. I'm not going to hold out forever for the Blood Knight. And yeah, a good 4-drop would have just been better than the Harpy here, but I didn't have any choice in my pack. So now I at least have 6 damage on the table, so I can play the Harpy, and I can also play a Harpy and execute because I'll have an extra mana. So I feel like I'm a little bit ahead here. See what he's got. Spectral Knight cannot be executed, but it can be smash everything at it. Did, whatever you want to call that as a verb. So smash, smash, and smash. Okay, does he have a deadly shot or an explosive shot? Or a beast kill command? Okay, he's got a lot of ways of killing this, but if not, this can do some serious damage to him. It really would have been nice if that Spectral Knight had been, you know, killable with the explosive shot, or with the execute. Does he have a kill command? No. Alright, this is a mistake because right now the bear's set to trade with the Harpy, but this just gives him an extra thing to kill with the Harpy, so I don't know why he did that. So I just traded the Harpy for 2 minions, that's pretty good. Let's take a 50-50 chance of killing off his Timberwolf. Nail it. But he made a bad play playing Elven Archer on turn 1 and then just throwing away a minion there for no reason. He should have just steady-shotted. Sloppy play here. And apparently my deck's really bad or something, because even with very sloppy play, I am unable to actually be winning all that much. It's like equal. Blood Knight would be solid here. Don't find it. I don't think it's worth it to pound both creatures against that thing, unless, of course, I do get a good knife fling. Do I? I do. So I'll go ahead and put the knife juggler on it just to finish it off. Swing it in the face. Okay, now I'm in very good shape because he just passed last turn, didn't do anything except play an Argent Squire, and I have more minions out. He heals up, but I don't really care. Don't care about the Web Spinner either. Or the Wolf Rider. So he just played out his whole hand and there was nothing good in it, so that's great. Okay, Warsong Commander, sure. Let's see if we... Well, I think the best thing to do is this. Knife fling now, have another 50-50 chance. Man, that Knife Juggler is on his game today. Beepity boop boop. Armor up, pass the turn. So he's got a random beast and his top card from his deck. A bit vulnerable to Explosive Trap here. So if he top decks that, he'd be in good shape. Cobra Shot. You know, this thing looks better than it is. I've seen it several times now. Never impressed me. You're spending a lot of mana for very little damage, and if the burn to the face doesn't matter, then it's just wasted. You only got a wolf off of the Web Spinner. Alright, so let's see if the Knife Juggler can triumph once again. This thing does not have charge. Alright, here the Knife Juggler misses a beat. I will risk him top decking Explosive Trap. Because even if he does, this Blade Master will live through it and hit him in the face. Man, I wish I could have used Execute against that Spectre Knight. That would have been solid. One problem with this deck for sure is that I saw no silences in the draft, so I could have a tough time with buffed things or things with really good abilities. Alright, he's thinking a lot. He's got that. Okay, not sure what the thinking was about, but sure. It's a good minion. Can't be executed again. I'll have to throw a couple of guys at it. Ooze. Sure. Let's see if the Knife Juggler is on his game. He's not. So let's do this, that, and the other thing. Couldn't execute that guy, though I probably would have if it hadn't been untargetable. Now everything dies to Explosive Trap, and then we're in a top deck war, with me having advantage because of me having the first draw and much more life. So I'm definitely in the lead, even if he has Explosive Trap. He's thinking about that one card he has, I don't know why. Maybe it's a very interesting card and he's reading it carefully. It's a Tundra Rhino. Okay, so he can't kill me with that, he can kill off something with it. But my other minions just kill him, so I don't know what he's doing. I think we got a bit of a newbie here, which is fine. I'll accept that heartily after that last Shaman game. Alright everybody, thanks for watching. Please like the video and/or subscribe, and I'll see you again soon with the rest of this hopefully not utterly shit-tacular warrior run. Goodbye everyone.